What is up, YouTube? My name's David Lee, and you're watching Asian with Cars. And we got Doug Tepper over here.
What's up?
And you got Glads.
Yeah, Gladiator Beast.
Gladiator Beast, top 16 in Attack of the Giant card. And
I want a pod.
hey,
and it's fun.
hey, you got your pod.
I got a mat.
The Tango mat?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Now, this is not the same RBET top 8 first place Gladiator Beast deck. This is a different Gladiator Beast deck.
Yeah, it's different.
What's your reasoning this time?
There's lots of frogs, and I had trouble with the Duplock, and I realized that you can sack people with Secutor, which is crazy. That card's insane. But some of the cards that I'm not playing in my deck, which I believe are horrible going second, and it doesnn't promote your game plan at brick and boards. Because the issue is like big monsters. In the card that I cut, there's three cards that don't help deal with that going second. So I side them, I don't main them.
All right, let's get into the profile.
So standard, it's to the quarry, to the quest. This, I don't know if it is standard or not, but you have to play this.
Oh, you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
At least one.
Yeah. Look, 2, I like. I love 2. Darius, Sam Knight, that guy, and then I'll just keep going. Actually, yeah, Secutor, and then that package.
And this is what changed from E-Autos Glads to just typical Glads.
Yeah.
Right.
The most lineup is very typical. There's no gores. I tried it. It's very awkward. It makes you like just pass on an like when you have monsters. If you're going first and going second, you have to pass. It's obvious that you have gores, unless you play 3 dust. But I don't like dust because it's top one is just better.
Right.
So it's just a bad. I don't like gores. And then here are the spells. 3 book. Basically a smashing ground. 1 interruption during your opponent's turn, so you have to play it. This was going to be Cold Wave, but it's just awkward. I think this is just better. But I would have actually topped that this was. I mean, if this was Cold Wave instead of MST, actually, I probably would have won.
Oh,
I would have won that. I was going to cut this for Cold Wave in the main. Yo, today I was going to cut it. Oh, my God.
Oh,
no. It might be Cold Wave from now on, because MST's kind of like.
Man. Hey, man, True Nade's a card.
Usually opponents try to scare you.
Yeah.
With saying like two or three bluffs, so that you play conservative. Cold Wave just says I don't care. You just
And then you're screwed.
Just do that.
You're screwed when it's their turn. They can't even set.
Yeah. So let me just get rid of this. So.
We're on the traps.
3 of these. I was considering playing less because of Raikou. You know, you could set dust and then, but I'm like, no, it's just too good.
Yep.
3 compulse. People play 2 in this list are 1, but 3 is correct in my opinion. 3 Wabaku, correct. These are all for going second. You see, going first and second, it doesn't matter. Same thing for this, it doesn't matter. 2. I'm never playing Glads with I mean, don't say never, but I like to. Whenever I didn't have this card, I felt unsafe, and I kept losing to Heavy, Mirror Force,
Set 5, Heavy Storm.
In the main event, I didn't play Road at all, and I lost to Heavy. Round 1, game 1, Heavy for 5. Round 1, game 2, Heavy for 4.
And a scoop face?
I was like, okay, I'm playing double road. I got mad. I was like, okay, I'm doing this.
Instant regret, got it.
Yeah, 1 bottomless.
1 bottomless.
Call, Mirror, and Judgment. It's a 41 card list.
There's something missing here.
Yeah, I don't play Chariot in the main. It's bad.
It's bad. That's a hot take.
Yeah, so here's the main thing, right? You use Chariot for what? For Raikou Hamster, right?
Yes.
What does Call do? It plays through that. They Raikou your monster, you just call it back and still attack.
Right.
Yeah, so not just that, you play a higher normal summon count. There's 15 in here, I believe. So that you could just have monsters to like waste into Raikou, so that you just don't care.
Right.
That's just my opinion. And then like, also if you go first, you just got geysers them, or you can compulse the Raikou and then end on a Bestiari with protection. So if they set the Raikou again, you can just geysers them. So you can do that. I don't miss the Chariot at all. I don't.
That being said, you have it in sight, right?
Yeah. It's for going first against Vayu, Frogs, what else? Machina. But I believe, I mean, you could main 1, but like I'm just testing it. But it worked fine, I guess. It's 2 Sirocco for Hero Beat, Mirror Match, and Blackwing. This plays around Icarus and Kalut. So if you have Starlight or Trap Stun going second, summon this, beat over the guy, set your Trap Stun and Starlight, and the Icarus is dead. So that's the theory. It beats DDB. I was gonna play.
Yes.
I was gonna play War Lady, but I'm like, nah. You can attack with this, and you can. It works with book too.
How often are people using deck dev against Glads?
They use it. It was underwhelming. They hit 2 cards from hand. It didn't matter. It didn't do anything to the game state. That game, it was fine. This is good with Book of Moon too. If you attack, they deep prison, and you can chain book. It's good.
Right.
And compulse. They should deep prison compulses. This you have to play this because you play double Prisma. So mandatory. Even though you lose to oppression, you still keep it in because they side dragon against you. So you could normal the Prisma and then contact with their side dragon to out it. Double smash. I want to clear stuff. And then this.
Anti-spell?
Yeah,
why?
Why?
You got to tell me why.
Beats Lightsworns. And
Beats Lightsworn.
Beats Frogs, beats Lightsworns. If you see this, they lose. Like literally, they just lose the game. And it beats Dragon Turbo. Any deck that needs spells, it requires them to set it. And then if you have this in Chopson, they also lose.
Is this also? I forgot. That's also really good for saying so Amaryllis, right?
Yes. They can't mark Brain, Heavy, True Nade, Cold Wave. They can't. Soul Exchange, they can't econ. It turns the entire forward deck, the salvage, the avarice, the whole deck becomes dead. Your entire hand, you have to set it. And then here's the Chariots. Speak of double, right?
Yeah.
They have to be in the deck somewhere. You could put it in the main. I'm still debating, but I was just testing this, and it worked okay. But it's player preference. I may put it back in, but it's just for this event.
Right.
Double Dust for Oppression, of course, and Black Wings, the second the bottomless, and this is for Frogs going second, and against the mirror match, and actually against going first too. Playing against Frogs.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't miss this that much. I mean, there were games where it was in the deck, but I didn't draw it, and I wish I had it. But that's just hindsight. But yeah, that's the deck profile. What's great is
what's in the extra deck too.
Yeah. So just talking about the Secular, what wins games is not Chariot. It's Secular. So if you can resolve this with Test Tiger, you usually win. If you're not hurt. So as long as you're playing this, you're fine with Test Tiger. But I learned my lesson. I was playing it without Secular, but this card's just crazy. Like, you have to play Test Tiger with Secular. If you're not maining that card, it's just wrong.
How many times were you destroying Frogs?
Just once today. I only played against one, and I beat him. So,
what?
Yeah.
Only one Frogs?
I want to play against all Frogs, but I didn't get lucky enough to play against all Frogs. It's unfortunate. 2 Stardust. That guy. These are all irrelevant, except for that. These are all irrelevant. It's just this. I should have 3, but
you still don't do brain con, right?
What?
You still don't do brain con, right?
What do you mean by brain?
Brain control.
No. I don't play brain.
What's your reason?
I have no conversions. I don't make tuners or tribute summons.
Right.
There was a build I was playing with like hamsters in the main, with like one Raikou, the double hamster Airbellum, Gale, and then that build played brain in the main, and no brain, but it sided mind control against the hamster Raikou matchup. You take their stuff and tinker with it, something like that. But yeah, that's the profile. I'm still considering whether putting the Chariots back in. I don't know yet. I'm just testing it, but it did okay. I just lost because I drew no back row in the last game. I opened 3 GBs at Test Tiger.
We're talking about Attack of the Giant card, right?
Yeah, I opened 3 GBs, Test Tiger, Starlight Road, Chapstun. And I played 14 interactions that game. I drew 0 out of the 14. Any of those 14 would have won me the match. He summoned Cyber Dragon and attacked. I drew another GB, and then he had Judgment, Oppression, Deep Prison. I had the Chapstun, but the main thing is that what am I supposed to do with 4 GBs into 3 GBs into a Cyber Dragon? I'm like,
not a damn thing.
No back rows, baby. I was like, oh, of course. Anyways, that's the profile.
Thank you very much, man. Yep,
I'll see you in Vegas.